Hi everybody, Lynn Carnes here, and I have been doing a series of videos, especially in this time of the feelings of being out of control with the virus. The series of videos is about how to run your mind instead of having your mind run you. And yesterday I was talking to my daughter Jennifer about the invisible tools that help us face whatever reality is in front of us. And what I mean by invisible tools, it's the stuff that the pros do that the rest of us can't see or understand. Getting back on horses, I learned that what I knew fit on the head of a pin, and what I needed to know would have filled a ginormous stadium. So that's an example of what a pro does that you can't see when somebody's riding a horse and it looks so effortless. I've been learning how to row in a scull again. That also looks effortless when you see a pro do it. Not so much for me. When I think of it in the executive realm, a lot of times people talk about this concept called executive presence, and it's like, well, what do they have that the rest of us don't? Well, it is a set of tools and skills that are kind of invisible to the rest of us, but clearly make a difference. So that's what I mean by invisible tools. And some of the tools that I have played with in terms of ideas, and my colleague who I've done several podcasts with, Bruce Anderson, shares, he calls these mental tools: listening, hearing, patience, timing, flow, and so forth. So Jennifer and I were talking about, but what is the king of them? What's the number one tool? And I have come to believe that it's probably, at least for me, curiosity. And let me tell you why. Our minds want certainty. And with that craving, the mind will grab hold of knowing something before you actually know it. And so you almost have to stop your mind from going after the knowing and into curiosity to say, wait a minute, there might still be something here to discover. So I'm just curious for you, how do you cultivate your curiosity? For me, one of the biggest things I do is the first thing I do, especially when somebody says something, does something that I might not like, is I have to assume positive intent so that I can stay curious. Would love to hear what you think. Let me know.